Okay, so there's this wine magazine in Italy. You know, Italy, there's a lot of wine there, so they're allowed to have their own wine magazine, right? It's called Gambero Rosso. And Italy's Gambero Rosso wine magazine is kind of like the equivalent of our Wine Spectator here, but perhaps even more diligent in its press, even more focused on finding the great wines, etc. Well, anyway, Gambero Rosso magazine, the Wine Spectator of Italy, if we may be so bold, every year creates this list of wines that, basically their rating systems, I believe they have a number system in place, but what they do for the top wines is they create a glass system. 1 glass, 2 glasses, or 3 glasses. And 3 glasses is the tip of the top. It's the best you can do. Now, they call that at Gambero Rosso in the traditional Italian, tre bicchieri. Now, this tre bicchieri award is given to very few wines. They might review 40,000 wines and hand out like 250 Tre Bicchieri awards. It's very special. Tip of the top. Kind of like the Spectator's top 100 wines of the year. So, when a wine that retails, okay, how do I put this? I don't know. This could be the least expensive Tre Bicchieri wine we've ever seen. Because usually here's the deal. If they're picking the cream of the crop for Tre Bicchieri, the wines have to be the cream of the crop. Angelo Gaia, maybe $300 Barbarescos, $80 Barberas, whatever. This little engine that could snuck in at $10 a bottle and got a 3-glass award. Unprecedented. The wine in question is Cantele's Salice Salentino. Cantele is the producer. Salice Salentino is the zone that it's growing in down in the southeastern part of Italy, the heel of the boot, if you will, down in Puglia. Now here we're talking about Negro Amaro. That's the grape variety, Negro Amaro. And on the website it says there's a little bit of Malvasia Nera in the wine, but here it just says 100% Negro Amaro on the back label. I don't know what to believe. It's 90-something% Negro Amaro, at least. Now the Negro Amaro grape, the thing with Negro Amaro is literally translated, it's the bitter black. And the deal is it's about the finish. That Amaro character, that bitter finish really comes through, almost like a little chewy and a little meh on occasion. What Cantele has managed to do is they've managed to curb the bitterness on the finish of the Negro Amaro. So what you get is you get that true, wonderful, kind of ripe, plummy, slightly tarry, a little tobacco, but tons of fruits, almost kind of zinny in its approach of the Negro Amaro grape. But now you get a more refined finish. And I think part of the reason for doing that, I think they want the wine to be more accessible. They want it to be less rustic than the Pugliese wines of old. And how they do that is I think the wine spends like a year or two, or like a year in older small barrels. So it kind of refines the wine and kind of makes it easier. So you have this wine that has all the richness and depth and intensity that you associate with Puglia, because it's hot down there, so the grapes get perfectly ripe. But now you have definition, you have focus, and you have a creamier, longer length to the wine. So in fact, it's just a joy to drink. And what we encounter, especially after 15, 20 minutes of air, the wine, really detonates. So even though it's $10 wine, hey, this got a 3-glass award. Put it in a decanter, kind of watch it grow, and you will be shocked at what this wine does with a half hour, 40 minutes. It's stunning. Clearly one of the best $10 wines I've ever tasted from Italy. It is really supernal. So Cantele Salice Salentino, 3 glasses, $10, go figure.